In the town of Yoro in northern Honduras, fish are said to fall from the sky. TV productions and scientists from all over the world have tried to find the reasons behind it and tried to film it, but so far have failed to do so. I went to Yoro, spent almost 2 weeks there and was extremely lucky to be the first foreigner to witness the so-called fish rain. I made an entire documentary about it. However, many people called me a liar and charlatan because I referred to the fish that were jumping from the streams as fish that fell from the sky.
A living fish that fell from the sky.
Because if you spend 2 weeks in a city that is officially referred to as the City of Fish Rain, in a hotel that is named the Fish Rain Hotel, attended a Fish Rain beauty competition that is a part of its annual Fish Rain Festival, and everyone from the city is absolutely sure that fish rain from the sky, well, you kinda get lost in the moment when a heavy storm suddenly brings fish to a usually dry field.
I got my first fish that fell from the sky!
Many people in the comments came up with a theory that a nearby river, which was never taken into consideration by experts and the locals left it out,
no hay absolutamente río cerca,
is overflowed by the heavy rain and fish are brought to these fields by old dried out riverbeds. However, there are some holes in this theory, like the fish rain happening in various places in the region, some further away from the river. I contacted several people from Yoro and asked them what they think about the river overflow theory, and they all said it wasn't likely due to the direction of the stream and the topography of the area. Then I called several geologists and cartographers, and they all said the river overflow theory is a plausible explanation due to the topography of the area. The accusations being lost between two worlds and theories and not knowing what is true and what isn't kinda spoiled my Christmas, and I couldn't reach any satisfying conclusion. But then I realized nobody has ever reached any satisfying conclusion. I shared my findings to the best of my abilities on YouTube, which may bring more awareness to this mystery and perhaps bring a bigger scientific team to Yoro that can solve this riddle once and for all. Apologies in advance for using the term fish that fell from the sky in this video again, because the day after the apocalyptic storm brought fish, an even bigger one came to Yoro.
Like literally every 3 seconds there's a huge thunder. Look at that! This is like God's wrath, not a blessing.
Hola Ronnie, dime.
Peter, acabo de hablar con Don Lucio ahorita.
¿Qué dice Don Lucio?
Que es el doble del agua que cayó cuando la tormenta.
Vamos, vamos. Te voy a esperar abajo en 10 minutos.
Listo, 10 minutos.
Me estaba diciendo,
Sí.
en verdad, esta pareciera que es la tormenta.
It's the thunders that scare me more than the possibility of a venomous snake encounter, because we're in a region with many cases of people being killed by a thunder. We're entering the epicenter of an apocalypse. ¿Tienes miedo, Ronnie?
Está más fuerte, está más fuerte. Sí, sería mentiroso si te dijera que no.
Sí. ¿Piensas que no es peligroso salir del coche? Del carro.
Vamos a ver.
Can't wait for all the insects to cover me once again. Let's go.
Es increíble. What the hell?
Buenas tardes. More and more water's coming.
This is insane.
We're in the very center of the storm that brings fish from the sky with venomous snakes, various insects, and heavy thunders all around us. And how's your Tuesday? We found ourselves in the eye of the storm once again. If fish were about to fall, it had to be here and now.
I'm not gonna go deeper into the forest. That would be idiotic and reckless. I don't want to die tonight. Look. So many insects.
What a shame that in the rare moment of mental clarity, I decided not to risk it, since Don Lucio found fish.
Hay pescados! Oh! I cannot believe that. There's fish right at the place where the venomous snake almost attacked Don Lucio yesterday. This guy has balls of steel. ¿Y qué piensa usted cuándo va a bajar la agua?
Así como está una hora está bajo.
En una hora.
Si no llueve más.
Si no llueve más.
Ah, ok, pero está lloviendo.
We spent almost 2 hours in the eye of the storm and then another 2 hours in Don Lucio's house, but the rain just wouldn't stop. Same as last time, we decided to go back to Yoro and wait for the water levels to drop so that we could catch the fish.
See you in 3 hours. I don't look like it, but I'm thrilled to get back to Centro Poblado. Buen día.
¿Lograste dormir?
Ah, sí, como 2 horas. It dried out really quickly. We were standing right exactly at this place 4.5 hours ago, soaking wet, and now there's nothing. The ecosystem has changed once again, completely, in just a matter of a few hours. We have to wait about 45 minutes until the sunrise. 45 more minutes of being the only source of light for all the insects in the world. I really hope the snakes are doing what they're supposed to do at this hour. Sleeping. There he is looking for the fish, fighting the venomous snakes. The one and only, the legend, the hero, Don Lucio. Un pescado. That's unbelievable. Look at that, the first fish of the day. I would get more excited, but there's just no energy left in my system. La culebra. Hay una culebra allá.
Ese es el de andar de noche aquí, ese es
El riesgo.
el riesgo que puede parar en una.
¿Él vio una culebra ahora?
¿La viste ahorita? Sí.
¿Sí?
Ese le acaba de ver, sí.
En esta parte aquí han dado una serpiente que esa serpiente por 3 ocasiones le ha pasado carros por encima y no lo han matado.
Suddenly I feel a burst of energy. You probably remember this place. You may remember it really well.
The exact place that surprised us with living fish the previous day did it once again.
This little guy just caught a really strange looking fish. Ooh.
Me voy a mover a Yoro. Vamos a poner en la alcantarilla una lámina perforada, una lámina desplegada que va a servir como trampa para que el agua siga corriendo, los peces puedan estar ahí. Estas son ideas y esperemos que nos funcione.
Y así podemos desayunar la mejor comida del mundo.
Así es,
baleadas.
las baleadas.
Aún se
hacía sentir, hoy aquí en Yoro, barrios y colonias han amanecido sin energía eléctrica.
Las casas que están ahí alrededor están casi cerca de la corriente del río también. Realmente.
Difícil esta situación.
This may actually work. Fingers crossed.
The metal net actually worked, and suddenly fish were found everywhere. I didn't discover if the fish came from an overflowed river, a whirlwind, or God. However, I found out that the so-called fish rain is something that brings the community of the entire region together, makes them feel happy and alive, and gives them something to look forward to every year. And for that reason, though I may not completely agree with it, I am going to call it the fish rain.
¿Qué agarraste? Ah!
Agarrala, la tenacita, agarrala, la tenaz, agarrala.
Pero estos cayeron del cielo también o qué? What the hell is going on in Yoro today? What the hell is going on? ¿Se come crudo?
En otra comunidad de nombre Hato del Santo, yo encontré, aparte de los peces como estos, un cangrejo con un brazo quebrado.
Sí.
Y por el instinto de sobrevivencia, cualquier animal evade cualquier peligro. Por eso pienso que si tenía ese brazo quebrado, pudo haber sido en el momento de la caída. Entonces por eso
claro.
que pienso que vino con la lluvia.
Desde este momento es la lluvia de peces y cangrejos.
Sí.
Today wasn't as successful as yesterday in terms of quantity of the fish, and we had to use all our imagination and tools to catch at least some of them. But hey, they're fish from the sky. What else could you ask for? Plus the sizes and the crab. I'm out of words again. I would love to jump for joy, scream and cry tears of happiness, but I'm just way too tired. I haven't slept well for 2 months actually. I think it's time to go home. The last 2 months in Latin America showed me that the reality we perceive may be miles away from the reality other cultures live in. What the Western brain sees as weird, out of the ordinary, or even illegal is completely normal in other countries. Understanding unusual traditions, unconventional events, or peculiar foods requires an open mind and digging deep into history, tradition, and culture. We often discover that these oddities are what makes certain cultures incredibly unique and what makes the world such a fascinating place. And if these many mind-blowing things were found in just 3 countries, what can be found in the remaining 192?